Hey second grade, happy Monday. So today on iReady or Prodigy, whichever one you were able to do, we are working on arrays. So as you can see behind me, I have an array that I drew. An array is a picture where items are lined up in equal rows and equal columns, and they can help us write repeated addition sentences, and eventually they will help us to write multiplication sentences. So today I wanted to go over how we find the repeated addition sentence if we are given an array. So there's two repeated addition sentences that you can find from one array. Now that depends on if you're counting the rows first or the columns first. You can do it whichever way you want. So I'm going to show you how to find the repeated addition sentences that go along with the array behind me. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to circle our rows. So I have my red marker, so I'm going to circle my rows in red. Now remember, a row goes across. So if I take a look, I have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows of circles in my array. So now that I know I have 3 rows, I have to count, well, how many circles are in each row? So my first row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know my second row has 5, and my third row has 5, because remember, an array has an equal amount of circles or pictures in each of the rows and each of the columns. So I know I have 5 in row 1, I have 5 in row 2, and I have 5 in row 3. And essentially what this is telling me is that I have 3 groups of 5, right? Here's my first 5, here's my second 5, and here's my third group of 5. So that's one way to find the repeated addition sentence, and then we add them up. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, we know is 15. Now another way we can do this to find the second repeated addition sentence that goes along with our array is we can count the columns. So my columns will be in blue. So I do the same thing, except instead of going across in my rows, I'm going to go vertically into my columns and I'm going to circle them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. And then in each of my columns, I have 1, 2, 3 circles. So I got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So I'm going to write that down. So I have 3 in this column, 3 in this column, 3 in this column, 3 in this column, and 3 in this column. Which, once again, because we didn't change any circles, we didn't move any around, we should have 15. So when you make your repeated addition sentences, or you're trying to find them when you're on iReady, you have to take a look at the columns and then take a look at the rows to help you find the repeated addition sentences, because sometimes it asks you for 2 repeated addition sentences that will work with the array. Okay? So hopefully this helped you a little bit more. You can see how we have 2 repeated addition sentences. We have my rows, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15, and then we have my columns. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is also 15. So hopefully this helped you. I saw some of us attempted our iReady today. That's awesome. The rest of the week we're also doing arrays, so hopefully you can come back to this video if you need help figuring out those repeated addition sentences. See you guys next time.